Hello everyone, my name is Beckett and welcome back to the channel. And today in Division 2, we're going to be going after another hunter mask, and today we're going to be tracking the Specter mask. Now it's not that hard, but we do have to do a few prerequisites. And once we get that done, we are going to hit a checkpoint, and then we're going to have a couple different ways to attack this hunter. And in my opinion, there's an easy way and then there is a hard way, and it's up to you which way you want to go about it. But either way, they both work and you'll both be able to get your mask and your Ivory key. But before we get started, if you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe, and if you like the video, smash that like button. Alright, so the first thing we're going to want to do is just make sure you go to your global settings, turn that on normal, and it doesn't matter what time of day it is right now, but we're going to want to head down to the Washington Monument area. You're going to want to take over the Washington Monument control point, as well as the control point directly to the west. It's right along the road. It's just looks like a long rectangle. You're going to want to take that over because we're going to be moving around a lot and we don't want to deal with any extra enemy patrols if we have to. Now, once we've taken over all these different control points, we're going to want to head back to the Washington Monument, down to the supply room where you open up the cache. Just it's down the elevator, just slide all the way down. And once you do that, you're going to see a little control panel with a TV screen on it. And if it's nighttime, you'll be able to interact with it, and it's going to show a map of the Washington Monument area. Now inside that map, you'll see three little circles, and those are markers of where the different unmarked graves we're going to need to go to, and you're going to want to have your salute emote ready because we're going to head to these different unmarked graves and salute them. Now you can look on the map and try to memorize it, but if you watch on the screen, I will show you where each location is. And sometimes, since we're going to be doing this at night, it might be raining, there might be bad weather, so it can be a little hard to find, so you might have to navigate a little bit, but usually just look for a white pile of dirt and it's going to be very easy to locate. Now the first one we're going to be going after is directly to the southwest of the Washington Monument. Now if you just put a waypoint exactly where I put it, and it should put you directly in the area. Now when you find the unmarked grave, like I said, you'll see a bunch of pile of dirt. They're usually like an American flag next to it. You're going to go up to it and hit the salute emote. Now if you did it right, you're going to see a little distortion in your UI, just like when a hunter shows up. This means you did it correctly, and we are going to head to the next waypoint. Once that's done, we're going to head to the northeast grave, and it is directly to the opposite side of the Washington Monument in the northeast section. Again, just follow my waypoint, and if you do the emote, you will get another UI distortion, and that means you did it right, and we can head to the next grave. Now the next grave is right next to the control point, the other one that we cleared beside the Washington Monument, and that's the reason why we cleared it, because we don't want to have to deal with a bunch of true sons while we're trying to do this emote. And just again, go ahead, follow the waypoint, do the salute, and once you do that, you should get another distortion, and we have finished that part. Now if you did everything right, you're going to be able to go back down to the supply room and interact with the console again, and instead of showing the map this time, it's going to show you a big orange circle on a black screen, just like when you go to a safe house door, as it shows that white circle. It's going to show that, and at that point we are at a checkpoint, and we never have to do this section again. Just in case we wipe on the hunter, we don't do it that day, we don't have to come back and do all these extra steps, so you just have to go out and find the hunter. Now if it's still nighttime, we're going to be able to take out this other hunter very quickly, and you can just head back up, and you're going to see two different buildings to the north. You're going to look to the building at the northwest part and look right on the roof, and usually the Specter hunter is just sitting up there, and as soon as you aim and shoot at him or get too close, he's going to run away and you don't have that much time. But if there is a lot of patrols around, just like any of the other hunters, they just don't like to spawn, and it can be a really pain, and you're not actually supposed to do the hunter this way, but if you end up doing it, you'll kill him and you'll get the Specter mask, but you won't get the Ivory key. But don't worry, if you kill them this way, you will still get the Ivory key. You're just going to have to wait till the next reset, and what you're going to do is just head over to the base of operations in Washington DC, and you're going to head over to the Ivory chest, and it will be sitting on the ground right outside of it. And that's what I ended up doing because I didn't know that there was another way until I looked it up, and there's actually a correct way to go after this hunter, and I'm going to show you how to do that next. Now if you are unable to get the Specter hunter to spawn, or you just want to do it the correct way, we're going to head to the east Mall Zone, and we're going to fast travel to American History Museum, or you can fast travel to the Metro Control Point if you have that unlocked. We're going to head to the very south to the containment area, and you're just going to head south, and usually there's a little patrol or a little activity there. You're just going to want to clear it out. Now, once everything's cleared out, you're going to see a building with a bunch of windows on it, and if you just follow what I'm doing on screen, you're going to want to shoot out the bottom windows of each one. Just don't shoot out the black out one, otherwise the hunter won't spawn, and just shoot one bullet per each one. I just use my Baker's Dozen, my M1A named weapon, and just shoot out each one. And then once that's done, if you haven't already killed the hunter, he will spawn and you'll be able to take him out. Now, this hunter encounter is a little harder than the past ones that we've done, and he hits kind of like a truck. So if you're able to get him to despawn at the Washington Monument and kill him really quick, it's a lot easier, but you can also do it this way and it's not that much trouble. Now, once that's done, the Specter mask should drop, as well as the Ivory key. Now, if you have any other questions about this or any tips about getting this hunter, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. Always like to have great conversation with you guys. Just keep it civil. And as always, if you're looking for other videos, I do build videos, tutorials, Division 2 news, everything for old players to new players and everything in between. And thanks again for watching.